Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today we're playing King's Quest VI, and in today's episode we are going to be tackling a myriad of different little mini adventures, and some of these aren't going to turn out exactly how we expect. So without further ado, let's hop into the game. Let's go back to town and see if the lamp peddler is there. Hopefully he's not there. What is this, though?
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before.
Yeah, what is it?
He decides to take a closer look.
What does it say?
It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Kassima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles."
That's not good.
Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Kassima will be another man's wife.
We've got to stop that. Oh, man. There was also, maybe we can talk to the shopkeepers again and get some more information.
Hello.
So this guy is still
I will be
sitting
right
here.
up.
We don't have a book to trade for
Now,
this one yet.
What can I do for you?
Do we have anything we can offer this other guy? Maybe he wants this sentence.
There's no reason to use that on the books.
No, I want to use it on the guy. Are you interested in this?
Can I interest you in this?
No, thank you. Please let me read in peace, stranger.
Stranger. He keeps calling us stranger, which makes me wonder if that's somehow important. How about a tomato? Would you like a tomato?
Can I interest you in this?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Please let me read in peace, stranger.
Okay, so I don't know what to do about him. Let's talk to the bookkeeper.
How fare
again.
you, merchant?
Well, I would be better if I could only finish my manuscript. I am a budding novelist, you know.
Oh? Does he say anything else?
How fare you, merchant?
I have been reading too much love poetry lately. It is rather depressing to an old bachelor like me.
Aw. Alright, he's not going to say anything new. Let's go ahead. I wonder if we can look and see what the pawn shop owner has, so maybe we can trade the nightingale
Your
for
candy
something.
dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I
fear
believe it
that
was
is
you, my
impossible.
guy.
Without the ferry, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Maybe we can get
I
some.
hate not getting what I want.
Well, that must have been unpleasant.
How fare you, good merchant?
I cannot complain. I hope your travels are treating you well, Prince Alex.
Okay, okay, so if we look at the candy dish, it's going to be empty, right?
The candy dish is empty.
Okay. What about
The
the
counter feels as
items down
smooth
here?
as stone.
Can we trade it
Would
to
you
the
mind if I
merchant?
traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Okay, what can we
Alexander
use?
looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
We have a paintbrush, a light, and a flute. I don't know which one would be the best. We could try. I don't know. Let's try the candle. I don't know, or I don't know.
I
We'll
believe
just-
I'll take the tinderbox.
We'll just try it. I have no
Very
idea.
good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now, I did have another idea. So we have the nightingale that we called down. Maybe we can give her the words. I don't know what that'll do, but maybe like a carrier pigeon. Where are you,
There's
basically?
no reason to use that there.
Wait, Want to do it on the nightingale?
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest her.
She's not interested?
The little bird does not appear to be interested in that.
Okay, so I'm not sure. Maybe we use it on the cliff. Possibly. What was this?
Small speckles of sand stand out against the otherwise gray brick.
I don't know where we got that or what it's for. Alright, well, why don't we go back to the Isle of Wonder and see if we can continue our explorations. So can we just take...
Why don't you let me see if I can help?
Okay.
No way! No one's looking in my mouth. I hate dentists.
Oh, wait. I know what we could do. Let's read the most boring story ever.
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
Okay.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10
What a
fine
bedtime
mackles,
story, man.
albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 and an eighth
I
bottles
think we
of
gotta be
wild
ready to
beast
grab
wine
it.
in the menial suckling grouse.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
There we go.
Hey, you fixed my mouth. It feels great.
The little oyster drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
Okay. So now we have a pearl. Awesome. I don't know what we do with that pearl. Can we go this way? We've gone back here, but what's over this way? That's an awful lot of books.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
There's all these
The tail
bees.
end of this island is a riotous scramble of books, sand, and a spider's web. Little bees buzz around the books as though the pages were laden with the sweetest pollen. Maybe they're spelling bees.
Spelling bees? Of course they are.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales.
Of course, of course.
You know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
I feel like we wouldn't be able to.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
However...
That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
What can we do? What if we give her a rotten tomato?
Alexander offers the item to the Black Widow.
Oh, no, thank you, you sweet man. Like a good little wife, I have no interest in anything except my cozy little web and you.
What else could we offer her? What if we threw a rock at her web?
Alexander wouldn't want that to get caught in the spider web.
Okay. Do we have anything that we don't care about getting caught in the spider web?
Alexander wouldn't want that to get caught in the spider web.
Can we, like, untangle the web, or is she gonna immediately bite us?
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Oh!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Love? Huh. Okay.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
Can we do anything with any of these books? This one is open.
Alexander sees nothing of interest there.
Okay, let's look at all the different piles of books. Maybe we'll find something of interest. We could find a rare book. Hello?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
Yes, we need a rare book.
No owner? All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
Okay.
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know.
Of course.
Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
What is a purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An
Maybe he wants our
idiosyncrasy,
sentence.
perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
Can we talk to him again?
Do you have anything interesting yet?
Maybe?
A regular abnormality?
Regular abnormality.
Let me see what I have.
Regular abnormality. Maybe...
There's
oops.
nothing to do there.
Maybe he wants our sentence, right? What does it say?
Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, "Where are you going?"
Okay, so let's... I mean, he's a bookworm. Maybe he likes
I
this.
have a sentence. Would that do?
An incomplete one, I suppose.
Why, actually, it is incomplete.
Just as I suspected, incomplete sentences are a dime a dozen. Why, you can literally just find them floating about. Complete sentences.
I mean, yeah, that's
now,
true.
there's something that's hard to come by
Okay,
these
a
days.
complete sentence.
I see. Sorry.
So we have to find another part of this then. Okay. Well, that's progress at least. I guess let's continue on because we can't touch any of his books right now. So let's move on and keep an eye out for more sentences. Now, can we take any more of these bottles? I don't know.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
And the dog will bark.
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Okay. Well, we got our bottle of milk. Can we do anything with the bump on the log and the stick in the mud? Let's give them rotten tomato.
What would that bump on the log want with a rotten tomato?
What about the stick in the mud?
Why would Alexander want to throw that at the stick in the swamp?
Can we
Why would
set him
Alexander
down?
want to just throw rotten tomato into the swamp? What would a dogwood tree do with that? Why would Alexander want to just throw rotten tomato into the swamp?
I don't know. Can we talk to him?
You're ugly and you smell bad. Yeah, put me down before I juice all over you. What do you want from me? A recitation or something? Leave me alone. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to think about that. I feel like he would fit right in because, you know, if you think about it, a stick in the mud, a bump on a log, like those things kind of fit with the theme. Okay, so if we have something to collect up baby tears, we could do that, but we don't have anything. What is this over here?
Those grapes look awfully sour.
Sour grapes?
A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path. A gray brick wall marks the end of the garden.
Is this a spider?
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
Oh. Okay.
Through the
Okay.
hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard. Wow, it really is a hole in the wall.
Look how fast the
Zounds,
snapdragons
those
are going.
wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
I wonder what we can do about it. What is with the
An
chair?
elegant padded chair provides a cushy seat from which to enjoy the lively garden.
Can we take some grapes?
Alexander gets closer to the sour grapes.
What happens then?
Back off, bucko!
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, can we open this? Okay.
A red chess knight stands at the top of the marble steps.
Okay.
A noble white chess knight stands at the top of the marble stairs.
Can we talk to them?
Excuse me. What land lies beyond?
What land? Chessboard land, you knave.
Of course.
I see. And is Chessboard Land part of the land of the Green Isles?
It is the home of the red and white queens, rulers of the Isle of Wonder, fairest of the islands that owe loyalty to the king of the land of the Green Isles. But perhaps not for long.
What do you mean?
What is the purpose of unity with the great king and queen dead? The princess is worth serving, but the feud with the other isles is strong.
Who's coming up here? I wonder if this might be what we need the paintbrush for, because in Alice in Wonderland, you had to paint the roses red, you know?
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send a lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it.
Maybe we can
Besides,
get the
there's
lump of
nothing
coal.
wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
The singing stone?
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just
Horrid beast?
because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me,
hello.
my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
Quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
Hey. Oh.
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
Oh boy. Can we take this ribbon?
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
Okay. That was interesting. Can we take this?
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
Okay. Are we able to go further? I think they'll stop us, right?
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land.
Okay, okay.
That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
Okay. So I guess we can't go any further here, which is fine. We got a scarf. What can we do with the scarf? Is there something we can do with... Can we give a pearl to the flowers?
Would you ladies be at all interested in this?
The wallflowers shyly decline.
Okay. What could we give them? Is there anything like... I guess we have to think of a present we could give them, right? If... I don't know. Okay, so if we give one of the babies a bottle of milk...
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk.
Can we take it
The
back?
other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
Can we take it back?
What a grip. The baby is not at all willing to let go of that milk bottle.
I don't know. What if we leave the screen and go back? Will it be done and we can take it? Or can we take another one of these?
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Can we take two? Yeah, the dog doesn't like it, so
Apparently
we'll
the
keep
dogwood
going.
tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Can we take another one?
Alexander already has a bottle of milk.
Okay. One is plenty. So if... Okay, so every time we leave this screen, it's done. So we got to figure out something that we can give them, or something we can collect the tears in. I don't know what that would be yet. So, but we have gotten several ideas. Why don't we try going back to
Alexander
the island
pulls
of the
out his
beast?
magic map.
The Red Queen said something about a singing gem taken
Alexander
by a
feels
beast.
a strange pulling sensation.
So maybe it's on the Isle of the Beast. Let's see. We can at least check it out. What are you?
There's an odd little creature dangling from that tree branch.
Hello?
The rocks are silent, as they have been for ages untold.
No, I want to talk to you. Hello?
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
Huh.
You speak strangely, friend.
You speak like
my
Yoda?
speech is not eloquence I speak with.
But who are you? And why are you here?
Away I fly my home from. Lost I am therefore.
Oh.
As my
Maybe-
name too, can you guess not? It's what I do this branch with, and the way I speak of.
The way you speak?
If you're lost,
It's a dangling
perhaps I can
participle?
take you home.
Participial?
Take me home too? Think not I do. No, you I do not.
What if we talk to him again?
Are you sure you don't want me to try to find your home?
Trust you I do not. Stay here I will.
What if we give him the incomplete sentence? Where is that? It's down here.
Alexander doesn't want to alter the forest.
Oh, no, I want to give it to the dangling participle.
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you?
Ah. Now we can take him to the bookworm.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
Oh boy. We technically have 2 passengers because we have Rotten Tomato also. Okay, let's dance across the hot water. Ooch, ooch, ouch, ooch, ooch. Alright, let's see. Now, is there something we can do here? We got the brick here. I don't know what we could do here. Can we throw Rotten Tomato?
The stone archer would undoubtedly shoot Alexander long before he managed to climb up the wall to try that.
What if we throw Rotten
Alexander
Tomato in there?
sees no use for that item there.
So we gotta figure out some way to get across. Can we we can't blindfold him, right? Maybe we could use like the flute or something on him, like, you know. I'm trying to remember, I don't know. If there's like some kind of fantasy story involving statues like that, but I'm just not sure. Let's go ahead and use our map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
And we'll go back to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
The bookworm will help us now. Yoink. Alright. Let's go see the bookworm and see if he likes our new friend. Hello.
Do you have anything interesting yet?
Yes, I do.
A fleeting moment, perhaps?
A fleeting moment.
Let me see what I have.
How about this little guy?
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something.
I think it's
Let's
participle,
see
not
now.
participial.
Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, we need a rare book
Yes,
to give
sir.
to the book shopkeeper.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now.
Okay.
This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Oh boy. Nice.
Thanks.
What is it? What did we get? Let's look at it.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something something riddle book.
Huh, riddle book? Well, let's try going back to the Island of the Crown now and seeing where we can use that book.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
We might also can give the ribbon to the nightingale. Can we give the ribbon to the nightingale?
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest her. The little bird just ruffles her feathers at the sight of that large, brightly colored scarf.
Okay. We don't have anything else, right? What about the pearl? Can we give her the pearl?
The little bird couldn't do anything with something of that shape.
Okay, so it has to be like paper thin, right? Well, our sentence is gone now, so that makes sense. Alright, Okay, let's go to Ollie's books.
Hello. I will be right up.
Hello?
Now.
Oh, he's gone now.
What can I do for you?
Can we look at this book now?
Alexander rests his feet for a moment.
I'm curious.
Alexander picks up and leafs idly through a book called The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages.
Oh, okay, so it's not an
that
interesting
was refreshing.
book. What else is here?
A stone fireplace gives the bookshop a quaint, cozy air. There's a book entitled The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages on the small table in the reading area. It appears that some regular customer likes that book.
All right.
A well-padded leather chair, a small table, and a fuzzy rug have been arranged into a cheery reading area near the fire.
All right, how about if we try and get the book again?
How might I obtain that spell book again?
As I said, I would take another rare book in exchange.
Okay. How about this rare book?
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Awesome. You know, I just thought of something. We tried rubbing the old lamp when we got it. The peddler is still gone. What if we use the cloth on it?
There's no reason to use that in the lamp.
Okay. It was just a thought. I thought maybe we could possibly clean it up with that. But what is in this spell book? Let's look at it.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop. The cover says, Ye Old Spell Book.
Okay, what's in it? Magic paint spell. 1 cup of swamp ooze, river Styx water, a black horse feather. I think we know where to get swamp ooze from. I don't have a cup though. River Styx water. I'm not sure where to get that. Let's see. Can we flip the page?
This is the first page.
Okay, so let's flip over this way. Make rain spell. A few drops of salt water, not from this salt water, not from the sea. The baby tears. Okay, a vial of sacred water. We don't have that. Falling water. I'm not sure about that. Charming a creature in the night. 1 spoonful of hot oak embers, a bit of sulfur, a strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair. Well, we know where one of those are. If we can somehow talk to her, I'm not sure.
This is the last page.
Okay. So there was the Cinderella lady in the next screen down. Let's go see if we can talk to her. Hello? Let's get a little closer. Can we offer her this ribbon?
That would serve no purpose.
What can we give her? Can we give her a pearl?
The young serving girl is too far away to be given anything.
Can we walk up to her?
Are you out here again? Have you finished the chores I gave you?
Yes, stepmother. The house and the stables are clean.
Then start polishing the silverware! Do I have to tell you everything?
Yes, stepmother. Right away.
Well, we can't talk to her in time. What if we go back? Will she be on the scene again? Let's see. She's not out now. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Hello there. Oh, he ducked into his hole. Can we go talk to him again? I don't know what we would say, but...
The cargo bay is unlikely to hold anything of interest or have a very pleasant smell after months of dry docking.
I guess that's
Alexander
true.
decides not to descend into the dark hole.
Okay. Well, what if... Can we use the map here, I wonder?
The pier need not be altered. Alexander pulls out his magic map.
If we can, I want to see if we can go to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain. I don't know what we could do there
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
I want to look at it again. Okay, so it just needs any kind of ocean water. It doesn't matter. Okay, so...
there appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates.
The rock has been etched by some unknown hand. One may need to read about the logic cliffs in the guidebook to the land of the Green Isles in order to understand this mystical inscription.
Going? What can we do with this? Can we, like... Okay. So what could we... We could spell a word. Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. I don't know. How many of these can we select? All of them? Where would we find this book? Okay.
There appears to be something.
What could we do? I guess we have to find that book. Can we just do this? Wisdom elevates. That does nothing. I would look up a guide for this because it's long and it was all in the manual. It was in the manual of the game. Oh, okay. So let's see. What did they call it? Oops. What did they call it?
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
They said it was the guide of what now?
The rock has been etched by some unknown hand. One may need to read about the logic cliffs in the guidebook to the land of the Green Isles in order to understand this mystical inscription.
Guidebook to the land of the Green Isles. Okay. The logic cliffs. One of the most intriguing artifacts left by the Ancient Ones are the logic cliffs. The cliffs are so named from a series of riddles written on the face of the cliffs, leading from the beach of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain to the Winged One city. Chiseled painstakingly into rock, the viewer must question what purpose the words serve. From the ancient scroll that references the cliffs, it can be determined that the riddles on the cliff were part of an elaborate mechanism designed to protect those who dwelt at the top of the cliffs from undesirables that might arrive from the sea below. The mechanism may have served as some sort of calling device designed to alert those at the top of the cliffs that a brother required admittance, or perhaps led to secret chambers within the rock itself. Whatever the cliff's purpose was, chambers within the rock, whatever the purpose was, where I lost my place, it was obviously built to admit only those indoctrinated into the secrets of the Ancient One's culture, and for that reason, it is, alas, as yet unsolved by those who live today. The following translations from the Cliffs of Logic scroll may help the reader understand the mystique that surrounds the artifact. The first challenge: only those pure of heart will be able to rise the Cliffs of Logic. Okay, so can we do rise?
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
Hey, Phobomancer, welcome in. Oh boy, we all know how well the royal family does with climbing stuff like this.
Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
Oh boy. Okay, can we just click them?
The steps cannot be moved any further backwards or forwards.
Ugh. I'm gonna die so many times on this. Alright, maybe I can be very, very good. Are you gonna fall?
Whoa, wait a minute.
How are you? Can you balance? The cliffs of copy protection. Don't fall.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay. Don't fall, Alexander.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Hello. Alright. Are you just gonna spaz every time you climb up?
Whoa, wait a minute.
Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, man. Alright. And this one. Alright. Time for the second riddle.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
A master of languages will what? Okay, so let's see. It talks about the third challenge. And the fifth challenge. It doesn't say anything about this. Alright, let's read the Ancient Ones alphabet. The alphabet of the Ancient Ones consists of graphic symbols. It is clear that their language and ours share the same root, for their writings are directly translatable by simply replacing the appropriate letter of our alphabet for its corresponding symbol in theirs. It's probable that the Ancient Ones spoke in our language and used these symbols in their writings as a code for secrecy for the ceremonial beauty, or perhaps our own letters for the spoken language evolved as shorthand notations for the complex symbols used by the Ancient Ones. In any case, there are 26 primary symbols in their alphabet. There are other minor symbols, but those were used only for accent and as representations of complex philosophical ideals and are not included here. In addition to their alphabetical functions, each symbol also represents an emotion, a color, a creature, and a natural or metaphysical element. Okay? So a master of languages will do what? Here is an excerpt from the book itself. So it says, the Ancient Ones were believers in the power of language. They were fond of saying a master of languages will soar. This presumably refers to intellectual heights rather than physical ones, but who can say? It is also known they were great lovers of something. Is that in my other one, I wonder? Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. So I just read in the wrong area. They were fond of saying a master of languages will soar. This presumably refers to the intellectual heights rather than physical ones, but who can say? It's also known that they were great lovers of symbols and had a complex theology which seemed to worship all things aerial, though only fragments of their belief system are understood today. Okay, so soar. Let's spell that with the symbols. So let me open up the alphabet again. So soar, we have the symbol represents happiness, the dog, the color pink, and marble. Where is it at? This one. At least when you get it wrong, it doesn't like throw you into the ground. All right. O, the symbol represents joy. The dolphin, the color is urine sapphire. So, okay. So they really love learning. It's the frowny face. A is harmony. Again, we've done that one several times. And then R, the symbol represents grief. Okay, so that one is
the stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Oh boy, now it's time for more climbing. We're making progress though. Although we really need to not step to our death now. Alright. Oh boy, another puzzle. But the book talked about puzzle, the third challenge, so... Alright, let's look at this
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
What do we got? 4 circles. What does the book say? The third challenge, the stones of stealth are associated with this riddle. 4 men standing in a row, okay. third from the left and down you go. So if we click that one, we go down. The rest in order move you on. Youngest, oldest, and second son. So is this the youngest and this the oldest? Or is it the other way around? Second son, I guess it would have to be this one is second. So this has to be oldest. So youngest, oldest, second son.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Nice. Because if we'd done it the other way, it would have been youngest, second son, third son. And that doesn't make sense. Alright. Okay. Time to climb up to the next level. What does the fourth challenge say?
Examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
The Sacred Four. Okay, so let's look and see if we can see something about the Sacred Four, and then we'll go back to the alphabet again. Okay, so let's see. The Ancient One's culture inhabited the Isle of the Sacred Mountain perhaps as much as 1,000 years ago. At that time, it is likely there were no kingdom and that the Ancient Ones existed alone in the sea, since no similarly aged records exist on any other island. The Ancient Ones had an advanced, mysterious culture. Their writings have been discovered on ancient tablets and scrolls buried beneath the current Winged One city and in the ancient catacombs on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain. It is commonly believed that they possess knowledge and mechanical acuity far surpassing anything that exists today. This belief is based on a few remaining artifacts, such as their mysterious labyrinth catacombs and the writings on the island's cliffs. The artifacts of the Ancient Ones are fiercely guarded by the Winged Ones and are studied as scholars of that race who spent their whole lives trying to unravel their mysteries. What is known about them derives from these delicate and treasured written records. The Ancient Ones were believers in the power of language. Okay, so this is what we read before about the Master of Languages will soar. An Ancient One gave meaning to every creature, every color, every element and mineral. In addition, they studied the emotional states of being. Every emotion, like every creature, color, and element, ranked high or low in their theological scale, the lowest being base or primitive, the highest being pure. At the top of the scale were the Sacred Four. Okay. The emotion tranquility. So the emotion tranquility. Which one of these has the emotion tranquility? Let's look at it. Let's see. Where's that alphabet again? Right here. Okay, so tranquility. Which one of these represents tranquility? Joy, sorrow, fear. Oh, tranquility is D. So it's the castle one. Tranquility. Where is the castle? Right here. Okay, the next one. Let's see. So the emotion tranquility, the color azure. Okay, so azure. Which one? Okay, so that's O. That's going to be the face. Okay. Curious if this spells a word. That's D-O. Alright, the next sacred item. The creature caterpillar. Okay, which one is caterpillar? Albatross, dove, rabbit, mouse. Caterpillar is Q. Okay, so it's like a little inchworm with some lines on it. This one. And then the last sacred four item is the element air. Okay, which one is the element air? Earth, onyx, ebony. Let's see, diamonds, pearls, garnets, wood, emeralds. Where is air? Fire, water, oh, air. Okay, it's the letter G, which is like this one, right? Yes.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
And we do have a hint about the fifth riddle, about the logic cliffs. Oh boy. Time to go up some more steps. See you at the top. All right, so fifth What is the fifth
Alexander
logic cliffs
examines
puzzle?
the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
All silent cry noble boulders. So according to the book of that we're reading, the fifth challenge is this is one of the riddles that will help us with this. The fifth challenge, only those of the highest order may ascend the cliffs of logic. So it's going to be ascend. ASCEND.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
All right. Yeah, without having this little book, this would be impossible. It's like a little reprint of what was in the manual, I assume, because it's not like, this isn't a walkthrough that I'm looking at. It's like the actual text that's in the book, but on like a wiki page.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I'm sorry. Come on.
Whoa, wait a minute.
It's more difficult because he's like sideways here.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Your dancing doesn't help my nerves, my guy. There we go. Okay. Do we have any? Oh, we got... You look like you're about to have gold flashing eyes.
Alexander finds himself, finally, at the top of the cliffs. Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
Oh, man. Hello?
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight.
That doesn't mean we have the power of flight.
If you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush.
I'm not eating nightshade. Are you crazy?
See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind. Try some.
No. I might take some because I think one of my spells needs it, but I'm not going to eat them.
The old woman has a pleasant, grandmotherly face, but something about her makes Alexander uneasy.
Exactly.
Come, stranger, trust
How about
me.
no? I don't
Think
trust
of what
you.
I'm offering you.
No. I will not. I refuse. Go away. Can I talk to you?
But who are you, matron?
Who cares? I mean, I am only a poor old woman who wishes you well, handsome stranger.
I'm
Think
sure.
of me as your grandmama, if you like.
I don't think my
Young
grandmother
man, you
would try to
offend
kill me.
I try to help you and you insist on being rude.
We said one thing to you.
How can this plant give the power of flight?
Listen, son, I'll be happy to answer any questions you like, but only if you at least taste these delicious berries.
No.
All right then, stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You human.
How odd. The old woman just disappeared in a cloud of smoke.
All right.
Perhaps those berries are even more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
Let's look at our spell book. I feel like one of the spells, I thought I saw a nightshade on it, but maybe I imagined it.
This is the last page.
Maybe I didn't. All right. We are not going to touch those because who eats nightshade? Not me. All right. So we have this path over
Alexander
here.
is standing at the top of tall cliffs. To the north is the peak of a mountain, rising to meet the clouds. To the left is an ominous set of bolted doors.
And I assume there's nothing over here. Like, I assume we can't just walk over here. So is there anything over to this side? No. Okay, so can we open the doors?
The huge doors are locked tight. Somebody obviously wants to keep something out or something in.
Well, I guess we go this way and see what's there. The winged ones.
An intruder!
Hold! How did you get up here, human?
Logic?
I climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
Are you sure about that?
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece. But we will not display such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
So they got their golden fleece stolen, huh? I'm guessing we're probably gonna have to go retrieve that, huh?
With what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach the city of the Winged Ones?
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord. I meant no harm.
Oh boy.
The cliffs of logic. It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel. It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle.
But why would you listen to the
prophecy
Vizier?
would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
Oh, man.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate?
The
Oracle
prophecy.
or the
prophecy.
crown?
Yes, yes.
But
Definitely
since
obey the
Al-Hazred
oracle.
did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
Oh.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
Okay.
Azure,
So
he
maybe
must
that's
be
what we
allowed
use the
time to prepare
tinderbox
for the
for.
task, if only in the slight chance that he could actually save our Celeste.
Oh, very well. Intruder, my guards will take you to the beach. Prophesied hero or spy, any soldier must be granted time to prepare for battle. Be warned. If you have the courage to actually return to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain and face your destiny, my guards will have orders to take you to the catacombs on sight.
Okay.
I understand, Lord Azure.
If by some miracle you succeed, human, the prophecy grants you a visit with the sacred oracle. Her powers are mighty, her vision all-seeing. Many of our own citizens would be willing to risk certain death in the catacombs for a chance at a meeting with the oracle. May that thought give you the courage to return.
Oh, I will return, Lady Ariel. You have my word.
I definitely appreciate the warning about the point of no return here. So that is a huge improvement over the previous King's Quest games, because now I know that if I come back here, don't save over an existing file, create a new save file so I don't brick my game. Okay, so I feel like we still got a bit of preparing that we're going to have to do before we can tackle the Minotaur. I'm not sure exactly what we'll need to do. I think we will check out the Minotaur in the next episode. Maybe. We may just be spending the whole time preparing. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch at twitch.tv/LeR27. I have my schedule posted in the about and in the description. And if you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/LeR27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.